So I play soccer now. Um, Not for a team or anything. I just training on my own at the moment. I did play as a kid. I was bad. Let's put it that way. I was like on the sidelines for my team. We're in Division Three of the South Dublin Football League, and there weren't too many teams that were lower down than us, and I was nearly always on the sidelines. So I wasn't the best. So now I'm getting into it. I'm like practically like a beginner, if you know what I mean. So. Um, I'm just thinking, is it right to do this? Like, can I really combine running and soccer at the same time? Yeah, if I was only going to play soccer like once or twice a week, yeah, that'll be fine. That's not much. But I'm thinking of doing it like every single day, practicing every day. I want to just practice on my own for now, and then maybe get into five-a-side later on. Um, if you know what I mean, that's the plan. I want to do that. I'm just thinking, if I'm doing high mileage, would that be too tiring? Would that be too tiring for me? If I'm running, say, like 15, 16 miles a day, doing like 100 miles a week, 110 miles a week, can I really play another sport on top of that? I don't know. I'll give it a go. I'll try. I'll see how it goes. But yeah, personally, soccer, that was my favorite sport when I was a kid growing up, but I wasn't very good at it. I ended up, running was my best sport, and that's what I stuck with. All right, and I always thought that I was bad at team sports because I was a pussy or I was a bit of a wimp or whatever. But I think no, I've actually done some research, and they find that people who are good at team sports generally had very supportive parents growing up. My parents were not supportive at all. Yeah, they bring me out to matches, but they go shopping while I was watching, or they'd always criticize me and say, "Oh, you're useless" and stuff like that. And my dad was always trying to bring me down. I think he was trying to bring me down because I was too ambitious. It wasn't because he didn't want me to enjoy it. He's not that bad, my dad. But it's just I always told my dad I was obsessed with soccer. I wanted to be like a professional. I knew everything there was to know about Man United. Like when I was into football for like 2 years, I seemed to know more about Man United than my dad did. He'd been a supporter since he was like 12. Okay, and he wanted me to focus more on my studies, and he didn't want me going down the path of professional or being obsessed with soccer. And that was the problem. I never took my studies seriously. Every time I got a bad report from school for my bad grades, my dad would always sit me down and say, "Mark, you can know everything there is to know about Man United, but that's never going to help you get better at your studies." And but he might as well have been talking to the wall. Those talks did absolutely nothing. I was still the clown in school. I didn't care. This was when I was like 10, 11, and so yeah, I think if I was a hard worker at school, I got good grades, and I said, "Oh, I want to become an accountant or a lawyer, and I just want to play a bit of football in my free time," he probably had been more supportive, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I know why I was unsuccessful. I didn't train properly. I kind of just trained on my own a lot of the time. I would just kick a ball into an empty net. So I had a good shot, but my passing, my dribbling was awful. So now I know better. Now I'm thinking of getting back into it. I'm giving it a go, seeing how far I can go. Do I think I could become a professional? No, I do not think I can become a professional. I feel like I might get good, but I'll be able to play for a team at some stage. But professional, who knows? Maybe it will happen, but the odds are against me. I'm not betting on it. I want to play football for fun and just see how I get on. But first of all, we need to see, is it really sustainable to play soccer on top of all the miles I'm running every week?